If anyone is loudly asking everyone to pick up their stuff at home, it's probably mom. She's also the one, though, to come back later and clean it up right. So today, my guest, making it easy for everyone in the house, and it just might be the perfect Mother's Day gift. Michael Saunders back. He is the owner of shelfGenie of Columbus. Hi, Michael.
Hello, Robin.
All right, you know, I was thinking about this. There is this kind of unwritten rule, right? Don't get mom a vacuum or an appliance that like tells her she has to do something, right? You have to clean with this. But this is like a home improvement project. This isn't on that level. This is something that can really like be life-changing for someone.
Yeah, it can.
So why is, or what would you say to somebody, why should you consider this for your mom?
I mean, like you said, it's not the vacuum or something, you know, like that, but this is something that will make mom's life easier every single day.
Right, and that's what you're trying to do. Okay, so many ways you can transform the cabinets. So let's start in the kitchen. What do you do most when it comes to the kitchen?
Pantries are a very big seller for us in the kitchen. You know, normally every pantry we go into, we're coming very close, if not doubling the amount of storage space. And the thing about our space is it's all usable. It's very accessible space.
Right. And I think some people, you know, we look at these photos, are kind of surprised at that because they think you're just in the, you know, yeah, you can add a drawer or add something to kind of, you know, store their things more neatly. But you create so much more space that it's like, you know, the whole kitchen just looks cleaner.
It does. I mean, people, we come in and they think they know, well, we want two here and two here, but
Yeah.
then we have to educate them. Well, we don't do it that way. You know, we look at what you're going to put in there, and the second one might be taller. We might do 3 instead of 2. It's all based around the stuff that's in your kitchen. And doing those lower cabinets, which is our wheelhouse,
Right.
makes a huge impact on what's on the countertop. It makes a big impact on what's in the upper cabinets because we're gaining you so much space in the lower cabinets that issues you have in the upper cabinets, all of a sudden that stuff's moving into lower cabinets and it rearranges and changes your entire kitchen, even though all we've done is the lower.
Right, and you know, we saw some photos of spices. You guys have solutions for that. Now we're seeing some pots and pans going through. Yeah. So you do really customize it for what they have, what they need. And the one thing I like to mention is, you know, you deal with a lot of people who can't access things easily, right?
Yeah. Accessibility is probably our #1 issue that we deal with people. And right beside that, your previous guest, downsizing.
Exactly.
Is another big thing. But when we're done, everything's accessible. We're taking flat things and eliminating all this stacking, turning things vertical. We're changing the way you store it, not just putting roll-out shelves in.
And we are going to go from the kitchen to the bathroom because that's another area that we sometimes don't realize, but it's this giant jumble, you know, hole under the sink that you kind of just shove everything in, right?
I mean, it is a big, giant open box. There's no little half shelf. There's nothing in there. It's just an open box. And there's not normally as much plumbing there, but we can work around that plumbing because we're custom. We can do U's or notches or cutouts around the plumbing. And what I really like to do when I'm designing a bathroom is I'll put one on bottom for all the bigger stuff, but then I put this one on top, or maybe I'll put one on each side on the top. That's the one you work out of every morning. So all that stuff you get to every morning, you open it up, you pull this one out, all of that's right there. You're working out of that. Your makeup, your perfume, your deodorant, your toothpaste, your toothbrush, all that stuff's right there, and it's not on your countertop.
Right. I was going to just say, I kind of call you out because I went to your apartment where you had it done.
Yes.
And it's like the stuff you use to shave your head, the stuff, you know, every day. It's like that's what you use specifically. Yeah. So you made it to fit that.
Yes.
Michael, let's step out of the box a little bit. You also have some other areas. I mentioned if your mom needs to organize shoes, if you've got board games, you've been in people's cars. You kind of go wherever you are needed, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you tell me where you have a problem, and I'm going to do my best to solve that problem.
That's exactly, I love that. Mother's Day is a week away. Probably can't get it installed by then.
No, unfortunately we can't have it installed, but we can do a great design. We can do a 3D mock-up. We can print all that off so you have something tangible to give to mom, to show to mom. You could just book the appointment and say, I'm going to buy this for mom, and I do the appointment with mom.
Awesome.
However you want to do it.
You have a deal, too, for our daytime viewers,
I
Michael.
do.
What is that?
So first 10 callers, as usual, are going to get free installation.
That's a big deal.
It's a big deal. We normally advertise 50% off install. For daytime Columbus only, we up that to free install.
All right, say you saw Michael here on the show, and you can also see Michael at the Downsize Columbus event I want to mention this Sunday.
Yes.
So if you're going to go there, you can do it all in one fell swoop. Michael, phone number, website up on screen. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.